Hello and welcome back to another Saints Row 2 video. Now, as I said in the last video, this one we are going to be starting on the Sons of Samedi. But before we get started with that, I am going to have to buy myself a beautiful, sexy, absolutely stunning blazer. Because, I mean, why the fuck not? I've got a shit ton of money. As you can see, $64,000. That's a good stack of cash. Now that I'm also rocking a new beautiful shirt and just looking spiffy, we are actually going to go and start these Sons of Samedi missions. I just want to say this now. I'm very sorry if I mispronounce any of the words from this chapter of the game. I don't know how to actually say them. I'm very sorry.
Hey, I got you a present.
A light bulb. Just what I always wanted.
Come on, you think I'd just give you a light bulb?
A face shredder. Just what I always wanted.
Smoke this.
Ever hear of a pipe?
Pipes cost money. Money that can be used for drugs or shoes.
What is it?
It's the Sons of Samedi's #1 product. They call it Loa Dust.
But you smoke it.
They suck at marketing, what can I say? The point is that this shit is all over campus. I mean, frats are buying it by the pound. If we get enough of the stuff, we might find out how to make it ourselves.
And then we sell it for cheaper and steal their market.
Exactly.
How much stuff we talking?
I don't know, 3 pounds? 2 for science, 1 for the weekend?
I can live with that.
Now, this mission really shows you the problem with Saints Row 2's multi-gang, multi-storyline story structure. Now, if you were to play all the missions at a random order, it wouldn't be too big of an issue, but most people I know play this game, each gang one at a time. It's a bit of a shock when you go from the end of one gang, which can be a really difficult boss fight for most people around their first time playing the game, into a very easy set of enemies that just have a bunch of pistols when you have a machine gun and a rocket launcher. I can see why they set it up like this, but at the same time, I think they should have also factored in the fact that people aren't going to play them in a random order.
Gentlemen, how was business today?
Here's today's take.
There are many singles where 50 should be.
Yeah, about that. I couldn't get a hold of some of my guys.
These men steal from the General?
No, I'm not saying they're stealing. Yo, Papa Shango. I'm talking to the General.
On the streets, you may be a popular DJ, veteran child. But when you're in this car, you do well to remember your place.
My place?
My friends, please be civil. Veteran child, look into the matter of the missing money. If one of your bag boys is indeed alive, take one of his hands. I doubt he will be late again. If he is not alive, I think we have a greater problem.
You want me to cut off some dude's hand?
If he stole from me, he needs to learn.
Yeah, that makes, sense.
Is there a problem?
No! I mean, it's no problem. I got this.
Now, after completing this mission, I checked my respect bar for the first time, and as you can see, I am running seriously low, so I decided to do some trailblazing.
Thanks for stopping by. The Brothers of Theta appreciate it.
The Brothers of Theta better have cash.
Don't worry, we'll scratch one of our pub crawls. That should cover whatever you charge.
So what's the problem?
Those jag-offs in Gamma beat our step team. Now they think they hot shit. We need someone to knock them down a peg.
You got anything I can use so they know you sent the message?
This year we bought a flame suit for pledge hazing. You think you can find a way to work that in?
Oh, yeah.
Now, trailblazing is a very fun activity, but it's also extremely time consuming. You see, this footage that I've cut down to about a minute worth of a montage is about 20 minutes of raw footage. And that mainly comes down to the later levels being extremely long. You can see it here in this first level. I have about 14 checkpoints I have to hit, and that takes maybe 5 minutes. Not even that, probably about 2 minutes. But the later levels, you end up with about 30, 40, maybe even 50 checkpoints. Now, while you're playing this activity, you have a timer that's counting down, and if it reaches 0, obviously, you fail. Now, you can hit people along the way, and cars, and these gasoline trails that send out like missiles that take out a bunch of things at once, and it all adds up until you hit the next checkpoint where it tacks it all on at once, which is it's a good idea, but it's also a really bad idea, because sometimes you really need that extra time. I'm pretty sure in Saints Row 3 they changed it so that like what you hit just gets tacked on to your normal time, like without needing to hit the checkpoint. And I think that's a much better system, because Lord knows you need it. You definitely need that extra time at some points, because it can come down to the wire whether you like hit these checkpoints or not. Well, now that I am finished with the trailblazing and now have 9 levels of respect, I can move on to more missions, thankfully, because I do not think I could take any more of trailblazing.
Hey, what's up?
I can't believe what they've done here.
It's pretty classy, huh?
Whatever. Strip club named T&A, that was classy. This shit's just tacky. So, did you find out what was in that lower dust shit?
Science is hard. Anyway, like I was saying, I can't work it out, but I know someone who can.
Who?
It's a woman I met in prison. She knows more about this shit than I ever will. There's only one...
What's the problem?
She's still in prison.
Great.
Don't worry about it. I know how you're gonna break in. Samson, get over here.
Hey, Shandy, I rigged up that bomb you want.
You should probably hurry.
So now, thanks to this Samson's guy's clumsiness, we have to race our way over to the prison before this bomb explodes. And, well, once we get to the prison, we plant it on a generator beneath the island that the whole prison apparently runs on, which sounds like a terrible idea. And once we do plant this bomb and it explodes, we have to make our way through the prison, dispatching everyone who stands in our way, and eventually we find our way to Shaundy's expert. After we find said expert, we have to guide her and fight our way out of the prison, down to a helicopter, where we will then fly our way back to mainland Stillwater, back to her house, and she will meet up with her husband. Now, I've got to say, this is one of the more like over-the-top missions in this game, and I love every second of it. It is crazy, it is zany, it is out of control, and it's great. I think Saints Row 2 is definitely where the series found its identity, away from GTA, but obviously the executives didn't see that, because they just hated the fact that Saints Row was always being compared to GTA, hence why we ended up with games like Saints Row 4, Get Out of Hell, and the reboot. Yeah.
I still can't get over that it's you. This is so exciting.
So you're sure you can figure out what's in the sun stuff?
Don't worry, sweetie. When it comes to drugs or snickerdoodles, I'm the best.
Ain't that the truth, baby?
Toby!
Thanks for bringing my pumpkin muffin back. You need anything, you let me know.
Oh, I already talked to Laura about that.
In that case, you mind giving me and the wife some quality time? I'd like to have a belated conjugal before the PTA meeting.
Not at all.
I'm just going to go on a quick rant for a minute. So if you don't want to hear this, you can skip to the time on screen. Saints Row has always had its own identity as a gang simulator. It didn't find its identity with Saints Row 3, where it had flying bikes and massive muscular steroid guys. It already had that identity as a gang simulator. I mean, like, it obviously isn't a simulator, but they wanted it to be that, like, gang simulator. Like, that's the best term that there is for it. And of course, GTA San Andreas already kind of did that with the, what are they called? The OGs and the Ballers, or the Families and the Ballers. I forget what they're called. I haven't played that game. But the game already had its soul. And I don't understand why Volition, or actually no, not Volition, but THQ and Deep Silver hate the idea of Saints Row not being this zany, wacky, completely and utterly crazy, over-the-top game like Saints Row 4 and the reboot. It doesn't matter that it was called a GTA clone. This is what people want. This game is what most of the fan base wants, and for some reason, Volition and Deep Silver, even though Volition's gone, Deep Silver does not understand this. They can't fathom it. That's why we're probably not going to get that prequel that they're talking about.
Hello.
Glad you could make it.
You know, a nice robin egg blue would really spruce this place up.
I was thinking more of an avocado.
Ooh.
Hey, can we, talk about the lower dust already?
Right. Sorry. That stuff is very sophisticated. I won't bore you with all the details like acetone and trichloroethane, but there is definitely some very good pot in there.
As long as we can make the shit that could have embalming fluid in it for all I care.
Making it won't be a problem. I'll give the recipe to Shondi.
Now all we gotta do is stop those fuckers from producing anymore.
Well, seeing as they're turning out so much product, they'd need a... Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What's up?
In college, I dated this guy who would sell for the Sons, and he mentioned that they used to grow all their shit on a farm off campus.
And this is coming up for the first time. Why?
I forgot.
You're right. You are an idiot.
Hey!
Thanks for your help, Laura.
Where are you going?
I've got a farm to burn down.
We can just charge into that place.
You don't have to.
What do you mean?
Tobias is outside in the car. He's got a pilot's license. Why don't you just have him fly you over the farm?
You gotta be kidding me.
Does it look like I'm joking?
Yeah, thank you for listening to me talk. And if you didn't, I understand. I wouldn't want to listen to me rant about a dead game series anyway. But anyway, for this mission, we have to destroy the farm equipment, as it says on the screen there. And all in all, it's a pretty basic mission. It's fun, but all you do is fly around in this on-rail section. I mean, it's not even a section, it's the whole mission. You just fly around this helicopter and just blow stuff up. And it's fun, but there's nothing really to write home about it with. It's just a pretty alright mission. After you destroy all the farm equipment, you do have to kill these Samedi who are trying to escape, which it's pretty fun. You're just shooting at these guys in the car. And what's really fun about Saints Row 2 is when you kill someone in a car, they just ragdoll around inside of the car. So it's pretty fun to... I sound like a psychopath, but it's pretty fun to kill people in the cars and watch them flail around while you drive around.
Everybody, get out!
Perhaps they did not understand you.
What's up, guys?
The Saints raised my farm.
That's some shitty luck.
A helicopter-mounted machine gun has nothing to do with luck.
Well, how... Yo, can you cut that shit out? You're freaking me out. How did they find out about the farm?
Why don't you tell me?
I don't know what...
Stop lying.
Dude, I said I don't...
And he said, stop lying.
I'm telling you the truth, man. I don't know how they found out.
Then you are not very useful, are you?
I don't know how they found out, but I got some ideas.
Enlighten me.
I used to date this bitch Shondi, and there's a chance, I mean a small fucking chance, that I might have gotten stoned and told her about the farm.
Where is this Shondi?
Word is she rolls with the Saints now.
Let him go. Veteran child, you will go kill this Shondi. If you fail to do this, Mr. Sunchild will burn you alive. Does this sound fair? Excellent. Let's be on our way.
And so that is where I'm going to leave it for part 1 of the Sons of Samedi. Personally, I like this gang a lot more than the Brotherhood. I've heard people say that they don't enjoy it as much because the General and Mr. Sunshine aren't as engaging as Mera and the rest of his gang. I'll say that there's definitely a difference. I can see how people feel like that, and I understand it. But I also feel like they're just 100% more intimidating than Mera. Mr. Sunshine feels like he can cut you in half, not even care about it. Mera, on the other hand, just feels like your stereotypical big bad evil guy, and I don't know. I mean, people say that the General is a boring villain. Like I said, last time I played this, 2 years ago. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I always thought he was pretty cool. You know, maybe I'll be proven wrong. That's where I'm going to leave it. Like, subscribe, comment, and if you didn't like the video, comment anyway. Alright, get me out of the salt mines. Alright, I will see you later.
Bye bye.